I'm waiting for an explanation, Jack.
So am I, for that matter.
That is the turkey which I ordered and told you I had ordered from the butcher 4 weeks ago.
Did you?
Yes. So the question is, where did that bird come from? Unless, of course, they're inseparable companions.
It's from a farmer's mate of Albert's. I ordered it, thinking you hadn't remembered to order yours.
So we have 2 turkeys.
Well, it seems we do.
Well, it's not much of a problem.
Oh?
No, dear, the one you ordered couldn't possibly be levered into our roasting tin. So the remedy is simple.
Is it?
Yes. You find somebody with the roasting tin that can accommodate that bird. Oh, and Jack, if when Mrs. Ogden comes she talks about working to rule, would you point out to her that that does imply some activity and not total inertia?
I wonder if the farmer will take it back.
He's been at this Christmas part again. Aye. A secret drinker, eh? No, just making sure I get my share. Would you like a drop, Mrs. Turpin?
Yeah, but not in a pint pot if you don't mind.
No, you'll have to have a cup, though, because we haven't got any glasses. Stan's growing a pea in the last of the set I bought last Christmas. He says it helps him get through the winter.
Ah, couple do, love. Right, what's our plan of campaign for today?
Oh, I'd withdraw my labour again if I didn't need the brass.
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve and all. I mean, I don't want to get us barred from the do tonight.
Oh, no, me neither. I'll tell you what. We'll repeat our ultimatum, shall we?
Either she withdraws all accusations about us pinching her rotten necklace, or up goes that notice threatening legal action.
Yeah, sue her. Oh, I'd like to do that, you know. For all the nasty, sarcastic insinuations she's ever made about my professional integrity. As a cleaning lady, that is.
Yes, well. Hey, let's drink to it, eh?
Yeah.
Happy Christmas Eve, Chuck. Even if it is only 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and here's to us solidarity and all.
Yeah, right. I say, where do you get that from?
It's out of the wood.
Dogwood.
You make me look nice, won't you, Valerie? I want to shine tonight.
I'll do my best.
Oh, isn't Christmas exciting?
Oh, it's hard work.
Oh, it's exciting, though. I don't get much now. Not in the way of presents and things, I mean. Only there's a feeling about, a jolly feeling, as if there's more to living than day by day. I like Christmas.
All right, well, just for you and the twins, I'll try to like it too.
Val, can you spare a minute?
Well, can I? You can see I'm busy.
Well, it's your Uncle Albert.
Oh, what does he want?
He's just being difficult, that's all.
Well, what's that got to do with me? I mean, that's what you're paid for, isn't it? To deal with difficult customers.
And to paid to get you to do it as well.
Not if I don't want to, Elsie.
Oh, look, Val, please. Howard looks as if he's going to chuck him out any minute.
Oh, all right. Would you excuse me a minute, Mrs. Caldwell?
She's very professional when she's working, is Valerie.
You're telling me there's not much of the friendly little housewife about her now, is there?
I'm trying to persuade him to let Bernard do it.
Look, I wouldn't let Bernard win a mile of this beard with a pair of scissors. Made enough mess of me hair.
Oh, heavens, it's not that bad.
It's too long and it wants trimming. Don't want to go and be a laughing stock of all kids at nursery school. They'll be a bit scared of Father Christmas, not tittled to death.
Well, look, I'm busy now, but I'll pop in at the lunch hour and trim it for you. How will that do?
Well, it'll have to do, won't it? So why you can't do it here and now, I don't know. Any road, I won't have to pay your fancy prices.
Oh, dear, I'm sorry about that.
I think you handled him very diplomatically, Val.
Did you? Oh, thanks very much. That's nice.
So, it's a moratorium.
Yeah, it is. What's one of them?
It's what the Yanks had about Vietnam. Don't you ever read the papers? It's all suspended.
Oh, yeah, till after Christmas.
Yes, and if there's no apology forthcoming, up goes that notice, and we sue.
I reckon we could get millions for what you've suggested about me and Mrs. Turpin. Millions.
Do you mind
What?
if I say something?
No, as long as it's short. I mean, I've still got my onions to do for the stuffing.
Yeah, and I've got to get a trifle sponge for the trifle.
I don't withdraw one single word. My accusations are based on reasonable suspicions. That necklace is missing. Both had the opportunity to take it.
Reasonable suspicions, my bunion. You could say the same about...
Mrs. Ogden, don't let her goad you.
Oh, no, sorry, Mrs. Turpin. I forgot.
Come on, love. We will withdraw with dignity.
Yeah.
I think you should have backed down there, Annie, and smoothed things out. We need them on our side today, especially Betty.
Never.
Besides, I might have sold this turkey to one of them. What does one do with a spare turkey?
Well, don't think me crude, Jack, but why not try pushing it up your jumper?
Oh, more Christmas cards, Mrs. Walker. Mainly from those who weren't going to bother till they got yours, I expect.
My friends don't need to be prompted to send me a card, Miss Nugent.
Oh, no, of course not.
I suppose I couldn't interest either of you in a nice turkey, eh?
Oh, afraid not, no. Emily and I was eating out this Christmas. It's a Chinese restaurant, as a matter of fact.
Yes, we decided that so long as we had chicken chow mein, we'd be partaking of the traditional bird and not letting the West down.
I wonder if they make turkey chow mein in Chinese restaurants.
Pardon?
No, I was just talking to myself.
Jack, there's a card here from Mrs. Hepplewhite confirming that she's coming in today for a drink. What am I going to say about that necklace of hers? A family heirloom.
Well, I'd say you had a problem now, Annie.
Oh, I have, love.
Do you know what I should do about it?
No, what?
Try shoving it up your jumper.
Very gay, Miss Nugent.
Yeah, I dig the plastic reindeer.
I gilded all the antlers. I was up till midnight.
Now, what have reindeer got to do with Christmas? There were no reindeer in the Holy Land. No robin redbreasts, I wouldn't wonder.
But they have become rather traditional, Mrs. Sharples, reindeers and robins.
And drunk driving. It's the high season for adultery as well.
Now, if you'd put a crib in here...
A crib in a pub?
Well, he was born in a pub, wasn't he? He would have been if there'd been room.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you get your pine cones, Miss Nugent? From the Lake District. I gathered them on the outing.
Don't apologise, Miss Nugent. Seeing them's not going to spoil my Christmas because it's spoiled already.
Well, I better be off. I've been out shopping for Alan long enough. You sure you don't want me to do that fan dance, Miss Nugent?
You can for me. And me.
Tonight's bill's complete, I'm afraid, Sandra. Well, I'll be off then. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
Be good.
Only because you've asked me.
What time do you expect to kick off, then?
About 9-ish.
And they've all told you what they're going to stand on their hind legs and do?
Yes.
I see. Well, I wish you luck. You'll need it.
Mrs. Hepplewhite. Winifred.
Anne, Yuletide greetings.
Reciprocated bounteously. Will you come through?
No, I can't, Terry. So much to do. Drinks with absolutely everybody you can mention, plus the drudgery.
Of course. Well, will you have a drink here?
Oh, no, please. If I ration myself to the absolutely unavoidable, I might survive the day in a vertical position. Sultry, isn't it? Well, I must be getting along, Anne. We'll get together in the new year, I hope. Is there something wrong?
The necklace.
Oh, guilty, I'm afraid.
Guilty?
Of wearing it far more often than fashion permits. We're inseparable.
You've been wearing it lately?
Oh, I'm afraid so. Apart from that short time you borrowed it, Anne. Still, we were reunited virtually the following day, even then, weren't we?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry you were out when I called for it. I did want it rather urgently. One of your staff, that lady over there, very kindly returned it to me. Well, I must be getting along. Remember, Anne, keep in touch.
Oh, I will, Winifred. I will.
I'd say you had egg on your face, Anne. Pretty thick egg, too, Anne.
Got butterflies. Still, it's traditional in the profession, isn't it?
Profession?
The theatrical profession, Ernest.
Oh, that profession. Emily,
Yes, Ernest?
do you think this is a good idea, this do-it-yourself concert?
Oh, yes, of course it is. And anyway, it's too late to halt events now. The die's quite firmly cast.
We've only got people's word for it that they can perform. Suppose they can't. Suppose they're terrible.
Ernest,
Yes,
I know you're my employer, but there are times when mincing words just isn't on. Kindly shut up. Mr. Walker,
Yes, sir?
don't forget to propel as many people as possible into the select, won't you? Because that's where the entertainment will be.
I'm sorry I'm late, Mr. Walker, but I had to put one or two things in Cyril's stocking.
As long as you're here, Betty. Say something to her. I don't want you two glaring murder at each other all Christmas Eve, and the same goes for Hilda when she lands.
What can I say?
Well, think of something. I solved my problem over the turkey, didn't I? Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Nugent wants me to remind you that it's in the select where it's all going on.
Oh, give me a chance to wet my whistle first, Jack, or you'll be having a voiceless master of ceremonies.
I can't stay longer. Can I kill me?
In my Wednesday fella, too. He works on the docks.
Yeah, don't go yet. I don't want to be left alone with the boss.
Don't you, Elsie?
No.
Well, I don't see how you're going to avoid it.
Here we are.
Oh.
I'll get you another one. Cheers. And here's to our future association. And a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Fire! I said fire! By heck, it'd take an earthquake to shift this lot when they got bevy in their hands.
Hi.
Saved by a slave girl. Here, wriggle sensuously through that lot and get us a Jill, will you, love?
And,
you've got a drink already.
I'll have finished this by the time I reach bar.
Whatever's your pleasure.
I think he's been struck by lightning.
Oh, no, he'll be practising. Cynthia's have to be like that, vacant.
Oh, that's something he doesn't have to practice.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I'm afraid it took some little time to unclasp the hand of our Master of Ceremonies from his convivial glass. But success at last. Here he is then, Mr. Cyril Turpin.
He's a copper!
Not tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I have shed the trappings of the law.
Not possible. What's a copper? Always a copper.
I am here to introduce those various and talented members of the company who are here to delight and titillate us this evening.
Sweet talker.
And first, to start the proceedings of the blast off, as it were, are none other than our inimitable impresarios themselves, Miss Emily Nugent and Mr. Ernest Bishop. The one to sing and the other to play that musical, melodious, mellifluous ballad, Drink to Me Only with Thine Eyes.
I'll leave you out at road with your brakes on.
Oh, bet you would have known.
Drink to me only with thine eyes, and I will pledge with mine. Oh, leave a kiss within the cup, and I'll not ask for wine. The thirst that from the soul doth rise, doth ask a drink divine. But might I of Jove's nectar sip, I would not change for from me and the maestro.
And now, would you like a rest and time to do whatever? Or shall we pass on to artist number 2?
Depends who it is.
None other than your favourite and my favourite, Mrs. Minnie Caldwell. With a recitation.
Caldwell can do out she wants within reason. It's her mate we don't like.
Look, I'll be...
Come on then, Mrs. Caldwell.
I can't get up, Mina. I've lost the use of my legs.
Of course you can get up. You watch my lips. I'll memo it to you from here, like we did in the weaving shed. Now go on, love, you'll be all right.
The owl and the pussycat. The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a £5 note. The owl looked up to the stars above, and he sang to a small guitar. Oh, lovely pussy, oh, pussy, my love, what a beautiful pussy you are, you are. What a beautiful pussy you are.
Aren't there another 27 verses, Mrs. Colwell?
Yes, I can't remember them. I could read them, though. I've got my book.
You heard the lady, Mrs. Sharples. Give her the book.
Those sorts. A pussy said to the owl, "You elegant fowl, how charming."
Look, don't take offence if I don't come and listen with you. Only I don't like trumpets, you know. They're arming too much reveille and other tortures.
Yeah, I've had his party piece 8 times, and that's too much for any.
Lad's not half bad if he gets far enough away.
Like 200 miles?
All right, well, suit yourselves. If you want to miss the musical event of a lifetime, Philistines.
Hey, Bernard here. Hey, have you seen Bernard?
Yes, he's in there, and he's all dressed up in...
Oh, I'll have to smudge his lipstick then.
There's something very, very funny going on here, I tell you.
What like?
Well, not 10 minutes since, I got me hanky to wipe my nose, and what do I find in my handbag?
Well, how do I know?
Pair of nylons from her.
Hilda,
Yes.
excuse me, love, will you? I've been asked to give you this.
From her?
Aye.
Well, I don't think I can accept them.
No, now look, Hilda, I knew too, Betty. Mrs. Walker's made a big mistake about that necklace, and this is her way of saying she's sorry. Being the way she is, a spoken apology would go very hard. So for my sake as well as hers, accept them, please.
All right.
Thank you.
Very poor quality, you know.
Yeah. Well, what can you expect from her?
I have, as their dresser.
And now, for one of the high spots of the evening, an impression of Hilda Baker by your very own Irma Bowler. Oh, yeah, I've been asked to mention that the lady who will accompany her is none other than Bernard Butler, I think.
Right, come on, Bernard. Oh, you can't leave them off.
Oh, she's lovely.
Cynthia, where have you been? You know, I've been stood standing here pressing my cubicles back, waiting for you. Ignore her. She's been acting funny all day, you know. Mind you, she hasn't been too well lately, you know. Have you not been too well? No. No, you see, she's been going with a fella, you know. You know that fella? Haven't you? Never marry, you know. Hey, I say, I'll get her to tell you about the time when she went to the psychiatrist. Oh, she'll have you in stitches. Cynthia, tell the ladies and gentlemen about that time, you know, when you went to the psychiatrist, you know, when he got you down on the couch, you know, in the insulting room, and he asked you, what did he say? Look at her. What did he say? Be soon, he said. I told you she'd have you instead. Anyway, listen, we'll have to go because she's got to get a beauty sleep. Otherwise, she'll be looking like Sodom and tomorrow. What you said there? Tell her she knows. Oh, she knows. Oh, she
And now, definitely an interval, because my pot's empty.
Wait a minute, what you really want to do is buy Cynthia a double gin.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that till now. Come on, Cynthia.
He doesn't buy drinks for fellas here. Come and sit down.
Ena, what's happened to Mr. Tatlock?
I don't know.
It's not like him to be missing when he's been practising his turn for a month.
Not funny, you know. I've been trying to get it off since tea time.
What do you stick it on with, glue?
Well, I've no tells.
I think you're the real Father Christmas, Albert, and you have been for years.
Oh, shut up. Not only can I not sup, I can't even eat. It's my turn at concert.
Never mind, hang on a minute. I think I've got something back at the salon that'll get it off for you.
I'll walk you down.
Hey, Albert, I'll get it off for you.
And now, I am sure that our next two artists require no introduction from yours truly, so let's have instant hush for that talented pair of chantesses, Ena and Emily.
We've had her before.
In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive.
Announcement. It concerns grog, free grog. Mr. Ernest Piano Bishop, if you please.
Hey, help yourselves, there you are.
Jack, you have managed to turn a bird into a moon.
Ah, but it cost me £10 to get it cooked at the Bell Mill canteen.
That's getting back to normal.
Is that possible?
You weigh people up pretty quickly, don't you?
Some people, not all.
Oh, ready?
You do want to go back?
Yes, of course, don't you?
I just thought there was something special we might do on New Year's Eve.
We?
You and me.
Yes, all right.
I've kissed many girls under many conditions. I've kissed them both with and without their permission. But never a one for a moment compares with the girl that I kissed in the dark on the stairs. It was just round the corner, a sudden sharp turning. They'd kindly forgotten to leave the light burning. We met with a bump, both taken unawares, and somehow or other we kissed on the stairs. Now, she didn't say yes, and she didn't say no, but she clung pretty tight and she didn't let go. Now, the lover who wins is the lover who dares. So I kissed her again, on the lips, on the stairs. Her lips were so soft and her skin, oh so creamy. Well, as to her eyes, I'll bet they were dreamy. But of course, total darkness, your vision impairs, and you don't want to look when you kiss on the stairs. For a moment or so, she clung pretty tight, and upon the landing, some fool struck a light, and swearing the softest of feminine swears, she kissed me and left me alone on the stairs. Oh, but it's long, long ago, and I'm fast growing old, and girls nowadays leave me out in the cold. But I just close my eyes to such mundane affairs and fancy I'm kissing that girl on the stairs.